I don't think Caitlin Reese or Angel. Maybe they did know it was all white girls, all black girls. But to me, I really don't see what.
No, I'm not gonna say that because there's a clip I shared it yesterday in the
Group.
The point guard for LSU, she stayed by the locker room just so she can meet Caitlin before the game.
The point guard from LSU did.
Yeah,
Okay.
she stayed right there so she can meet her.
Now that's pretty impressive to me. It's pretty impressive because the whole thing is like, I, you're a fan of basketball. Even LeBron, people say he a team hopper and all that, but if you're great, they're gonna like you.
Yeah,
Angel, I can guarantee you, she likes Caitlyn.
they friends.
That's what I'm saying.
She
She had
said
me
it.
coming out my seat.
She said they was friends.
Caitlyn had me coming out my seat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, oh man, I gotta check out. And I can't. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. The way she come around screens, the way she passed the ball.
Mm-hmm.
She set up so many people. It was almost. I know people said. Lisa Leslie said she was Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, and Swoops all in one player.
I can see that, but
All in one player.
like I was in a group talking to somebody and they said, Caitlin Clark is somebody we never seen before. I say, shoot, to me she's Sue Bird.
Yeah.
She's Sue Bird with a better shot. That's all it is.
Well, that's Diana Taurasi to me. Because, I mean, Sue is the greatest dime of all time, but Sue could score.
She can score.
But Taurasi is considered one of the greatest of all time, probably top five.
Taurasi was just a scorer.
I named
She
my
got
child
buckets.
after her. I named my child Taurasi, if you didn't know.
She got
That's where we
buckets.
got the name from, Diana Taurasi. Taurasi can pass like Sue Bird, and she can score. So, when you say Sue Bird, Taurasi, and Sue, it's like, Diana is all those already. It's just that this lady.
She scored like Taurasi. She played bully ball like Swoops.
Mm-hmm.
And she got an IQ of the game like Sue Bird.
Like Sue Bird. Have you ever realized? I never realized till Caitlin Clark extravaganza. Cheryl Swoops shot 47 points in the championship game. That's amazing.
Cheryl was
They
a
say
dog.
how many games they play now? 6, 7. Swoops played 5 games in the tournament and had that.
Because they added more teams.
Yeah, and had that record.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Caitlin had a little help, and I'm not knocking her. I'm not knocking her at all. But I'm just stating the facts.
Hey, that girl's a dog. She's
I'm just
a
saying.
dog.
Yeah. I mean, so what did you think it was okay that Jill invited Iowa, or did you think it was?
I don't think
Low
it was
blow.
okay. I think it was a low blow.
I think it was low blow too.
And not to go off subject, she ain't do nothing to hurt her husband.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't think she consulted with him.
Yeah, but at
And
the
I
same
think
time,
it
nobody
really
gonna look at it
was.
like that.
It's another one of those blind, naive racism things, and I don't like to call everything racism. I don't like to call every misstep a racist moment, but
Hey, that was a racist
she's really
moment.
naive to it. Like, she really didn't think that out. Like, Trump, and you didn't think stuff out at times.
When
But
you in moments like that, you show your true color.
and she did.
When you're
And
not
she did.
thinking, you
And
show
she
your
did.
true color.
And she did. She definitely showed her true color.
And then Angela Reese said, I don't accept her apology.
She did.
Yeah, she said it. She said on I Am
Man.
Athlete. She said,
Oh,
I don't
man.
accept your apology.
I don't want her to do
She
that.
said,
Don't
I
take
don't-
that route.
I mean, fuck.
I mean, I get it. I get it. You probably shouldn't accept the apology.
I'm taking that route
But it's kind of like
because I feel like
they're gonna continue to label her like they're doing. Like, she continues to battle
no matter what
this
she do,
this
they gonna label her
stereotype
no
that
matter
she's
what she
angry, she's cocky, she's arrogant.
do. Every black woman in America is labeled that.
I feel like she produced. So what is the big deal? You know what I'm saying? She does produce, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Every black woman in America is labeled an angry black woman, whether she earned the title or not.
Right.
So
she has a brother too that plays. By the way,
continue to speak up for yourself. Continue to speak up for your people. I love it.
Right. Good. I mean, and she should, and everybody was, because why would you even say? And it was at least 15-point spread in the title game to say they played their hearts out. Just say that you want to meet Caitlyn. You could have did that on your own endeavors. You're first lady. Mm-hmm. You could have went to Iowa after LSU visited the White House later on a different type of business if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you just put it right there and try to ruin these ladies' moment.
The people that you talking about didn't vote for you.
Right.
The people that you trying to impress didn't vote for you.
Right. Now, I want to switch over to the men's Final Four. If you didn't know, the ratings did drop.
They dropped. Shoot,
and the women rose. The women had more viewership attendance than the men. Yeah. Well, not attendance. More viewers.
And the ticket prices for the women was more.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that either. By the way, side note, WrestleMania, I sold more tickets, merchandise, viewership, everything this year for WrestleMania. I don't even watch wrestling no more, but some kind of way, Vince McMahon, I did watch some of the WrestleMania.
He sold
Vince McMahon sold it the next day. But back to the men. Now, I just want to state my opinion on that. I think that the men suffered from the lack of blue bloods in the finals. And I hate saying it, and I'm glad. I was mad like everyone else. I was mad.
I'm not gonna say I was mad.
I ain't gonna say I was mad, but you know,
it just
take away from some of the luster. We all love the Cinderella though. That's how Gonzaga came up. That's how Butler came up. I mean,
we love the Cinderella, but at the same time, man, we wanted to see a good game.
I think it was more a lack of star power.
Mm-hmm.
What about that? A lack of star power.
I can say that.
Because the final teams was UConn and San Diego State. Many people couldn't name you a player. I mean, I can because I watch quite a bit. You know, but the average viewer want to see if it's a Carmelo in the finals or if it's one of the KU guys, one of the Kentucky guys.
I think it was good for the players on those teams.
Right.
They got more looks.
Right.
For the NBA or wherever they're gonna go.
Right.
I think it was good for them. But the thing, man, you can have a young team.
Right.
They'll be back next year.
I think it was good. The only reason I think it was good is because it let these lower seeded teams really believe they have a shot.
Yeah.
And they actually had a shot. So now when people play in that play-in 16 game, now when they play against the one, they feel like they really have a shot going into here now. Because it's happened. Like, if you was 937-0 as a 16 seed, you feel like you lost when you're going in. But now 16s and 15s and 14s been making some noise. Now that team gonna go in there like they really have a shot now.
Yep.
So it's only gonna make even more entertaining basketball. I think the seeding committee kind of messed up on some of the seeds to me because
I don't care how you look at it.
UConn should have been a 4 seed when they was once.
You can look at it how you want to look at it. I think U of A should have been the number 1 overall seed.
No.
USC. I mean, the reason why I say that because what's the purpose of holding the number 1 seed throughout the year? They held the number 1 seed longer than anybody that had it.
Right.
Why they not the number 1 overall seed?
Because Bama had
Make
it
them
last.
number 2. No, they didn't. They had it last.
I mean, they lost to
Memphis in
the championship game.
But before the championship game, before that game was even played, everybody had Alabama as the number 1 overall seed.
They're in the SEC.
I don't give a damn where they from.
What you mean?
If you didn't hold that seed before it, why should you be number 1 overall seed?
They're in the SEC.
I don't care about where you was.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
The only team you don't care where they're from is Gonzaga.
Man.
That's the only team I know consistently every year they're playing San Diego State,
Houston, beat
St. Mary's.
Houston beat some quality teams. They beat some good teams
Out of conference, right? And Sassa was kind of down at the end of the year too. That plays into their head.
And
that plays into the committee head.
Alabama beat them by technicality. I just feel like they should have been.
Bama beat them, and Bama beat them head to head.
They beat them head to head, but
so UConn held it for a good little while this year.
Look at the team. Look at the team.
When UConn number one this year?
No.
They was number one in the polls this year for a little while.
Probably for a week or for a week.
They're
I think
fourth
they lost.
seed. They was a 4th seed. Yeah, they lost immediately.
Purdue held it for a minute. Virginia had it.
See what I'm saying?
North Carolina had it and didn't even make the tournament.
Didn't even make the tournament. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bama win-loss record matter. To me, how does LSU on the women's side, I know it's flip back to the women's side, how does LSU on the women's side get that low of a seed? They lost to one team, South Carolina, this year.
They was a what, 2 or 3 team?
That was a 4th seed.
That
was number 3 seed.
They had number 1 with Stanford.
Stanford shouldn't have got a 1 seed. Because I saw them all year. They struggled, and they got a good team.
Stanford,
South Carolina. Indiana was the other 1 seed.
And Notre Dame wasn't there.
Yeah, no, they made the tournament, but they won a 1 seed.
They won the 1 seed. Damn,
right.
I was the other 1 seed.
I know them all. Virginia Tech.
Oh yeah, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I know them all. I know all the 1 seed.
Had a nice team.
Had a nice team. Nice team.
But I think LSU should have been a 2 team.
A 2 seed at least, minimum. Now, that was other teams I named had amazing years. Virginia Tech, Indiana. It's not a regular thing for those 2 teams, but amazing years. Amazing guard play. And Virginia Tech got a big that's really, really good. I think she's staying, though. Oh, Mackenzie Holmes at Indiana, first team All-American. Mackenzie Holmes and Elizabeth at Virginia Tech. They both returning for their 5th years. They both just come off of 1 seed.
Wow.
They both return for their 5th years because, COVID, this the last year for people that ain't active. Yeah. So they even coming back. So Angel back, Caitlin back, and 2 other first team All-Americans are coming back. Aliyah Boston, the only first team All-American that's leaving. Make for a good basketball next year, right?
It's gonna be a crazy year next year. I'm here for it.
Yeah. But back to the man, I think I like that they gave people hope. I know U of H did get a 1 seed, and U Oregon for 1 overall. I think they gave them the short end of sticks on the regions, which is why I think the seeding committee kind of messed up. It's no way. I got to give FAU and San Diego State their credit. They made it. But there's no way they should have been there. Did you know the COVID year that San Diego State had lost 2 games?
No, they only lost 1.
1 game that year?
They only lost 1 game.
They didn't get the show out that year in the tournament?
They had Flynn.
Yeah, Malachi
Flynn.
And they didn't get the show out. So them showing out this year shouldn't be
They were the number 1 seed when the tournament started.
Shouldn't be a stunner. Yeah. And then COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they feel shorted, but they had a good matchup. They should have battled harder. But
the thing about it was, UConn had that big guy.
Sanaku.
And they couldn't stop him.
Yeah, nobody could stop him this entire tournament. I'm impressed by him.
Well, if they would have played, I think if they would have had a chance to Purdue out, it would have been even.
I would love
to see that.
Nah, Edie can't see him.
But
Edie played a year, by the way. Swept the awards, by the way, some kind of way. But not even amazing numbers. The guy at Kentucky, Sheboy and Sonico, they would bang.
Oh, yeah.
Because Sheboy at Kentucky can't score. It seemed like he can't score. But be having 18 boards.
He probably going to come out.
And he is. And he already got a man body. And Sonico
he gonna have to
at UConn got more offensive game. That's why he's more dominant to me.
But his footwork is bad.
Yeah. I mean, he's still raw. He's raw.
He's raw.
Oh, that big, that other big they got, he a giant.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty big, man. I like him. I think he gonna be good. And that FAU big, he gonna be good as well.
Yeah.
FAU team impressed me, man.
They impressed the hell
Man,
out of
they
me.
impressed me, man.
Like, all you gotta do is get hot at the right time.
Get hot at the right time, and these boys look like they was NBA talent.
They got hot at
And
the
I
right
know
time.
they not, but they had a guy off the bench with 19 a game.
Well, the point guard for FAU, I think he
He got a shot.
got a good shot.
He got a little muscle on him, little build.
I think he got a good shot. He and I like his story.
Oh yeah. I mean, you want to talk about Brandon Miller at Alabama? That one seed you saw
Man,
that didn't score about nothing. Still gonna be the third overall pick.
I'm kind of skeptical about
Probably
him.
two, probably better than Scoop.
I'm kind of skeptical about him being drafted so high.
He shouldn't be drafted that high. He did nothing to show us that he the best guy in college. It's like, do you know who I think was the best guy in college? And the reason that the women's game got more ratings, Caitlin Clark, it was Marquise Noel at Kansas State. He brought everybody to those games. They want to see him. He's a Harlem point guard. He looked over in the stands at Isaiah Thomas, Zeke, and he was sitting next to somebody he didn't even know who the guy was. Do you know who was sitting next to Isaiah Thomas?
Ooh.
Martine Cleaves. And he was sitting next to his homeboy, and I told him, watch this. And that's when he threw the oop to
I'm trying
Keontae.
to think who I think was the best player in the men's side this year.
It was Marquise Noel. This guy is out of 5'10".
I like him. He good. He good.
Hey, man.
You know what's crazy to me?
What's that?
The best two players, arguably, in the draft not coming out the college rankings.
In college?
No, the best two players that's eligible for the NBA draft is not coming out of college.
No, that's not possible.
Yes, it is.
Who?
Victor and Scoop.
Yeah.
They didn't play in college. They
Yeah.
didn't play in the college in the tournament.
Ah, that is true.
Neither one of them played.
But that's
in
why
the
Miller
tournament.
was giving us hope. Miller was giving us hope. Now what? And that's another guy I want to say didn't get enough credit. Is that god doggone Drew Timmy. Drew Timmy be working, man.
I like
he ain't
Drew
gonna make it
Timmy.
in the league, but he be working.
I like Drew Timmy, man.
It's like he made me tune in. He's gonna work, man. He was gonna work. This guy got a mid-90s NBA game.
I like.
But Timmy can shoot that thing too now.
He's a I see Drew Timmy being a better what's his name, man? He just played for North Carolina.
Tyler Hansbrough?
Tyler Hamburg.
He ain't that sorry now.
No,
And
I say
think-
he's a better Tyler
gonna
Hamburg. But
say.
he got the same motor.
Yeah. You know, I used to tell people Tyler Hansbrough the best college player ever.
What?
He beat Duke 4 times.
Man, that's
He stayed
coaching.
out 4 years.
That's coaching. That dude was trash.
What? Only reason Tim Tebow the best college player ever because he stayed 4 years.
Who said he the best player ever?
Tim Tebow?
Yeah.
The best college player ever.
You crazy.
you know his numbers?
I don't give a damn about his numbers.
I mean, if we ain't got no numbers, it's VY, but
I'm going VY and Johnny Manziel. And hell, I'm even go Michael Vick before him.
what about the running back from Oklahoma that won 2 Heisman's? Archie.
I ain't seen him play.
Yeah, okay. You know, but it's Tim Tebow though.
Nah, hell no.
Some people say Joe Burrow had the best year ever. Or would you give it to a 2,000-yard back? Deontay Foreman,
Man, I
Derrick Henry.
I think I have to go with that one. That Joe Burrow.
You think Joe?
Man,
Smoking Joe?
Joe had an amazing year.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Lucky man.
That was amazing.
But he proven it to me though. He proven
me
it
too.
now.
He proven it
Man,
to me
he is
too.
poised. Man, like he don't seem to get rattled at all. Like everybody hopping on this Justin Herbert thing, but I think Joe next up maybe.
I think Justin
If they can
Herbert trash.
keep that together, huh?
I think Justin Herbert trash.
I mean, he ain't trash, but
He don't have that it factor to me.
I mean,
He don't have it to me.
you see this dude on.
Yeah, he got an
He
arm.
Aaron Rodgers on.
He got an arm. But look at the difference between the team. Joe Burrow, 2 years in a row, no offensive line.
Yeah,
Make it to the playoff, make it to the AFC Championship game. This boy got a nice offensive line. Had better weapons than Joe Burrow. Can't
You
make the
think
playoffs.
So? He don't have better weapons than Joe.
Man,
They
They
back on
Keenan
par.
McCardell, but they only had Chase last year when they went to the Super Bowl. Nobody else was stepping up like that.
What's his name?
He wasn't playing like he played this year.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
He wasn't playing like that this last
Hey,
year.
that dude, that cold.
He was cold this
T.
year.
Higgins. I'm tripping.
He was cold this year.
T. You know what I mean? They got Mike Williams and Keenan Allen is solid. Like, he way better than them. Well, no, he ain't better than Jamar Chase, them. Like, these new guns coming to take over. These Justin Jeffersons and, man, we done switch over to college football. Let's switch topics.